Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss the topic phytogeographic regions or zones of world, and here we discuss the various type of vegetation zone in different parts of the world, or what are exactly the phytogeographic zones. Actually, it is defined as the study of world vegetation with respect to their origin, environmental interrelationships, distribution and composition of vegetation, etc. The planet can be divided into a number of phytogeographic zones based on climate and geography of the particular areas. For this, the first zone or phytogeographic zone is Arctic zone, or this zone is further subdivided into Arctic and subarctic subzone. The number one is Arctic, or it is mainly covered with ice around the year, with little biological activities due to very less temperature actually, or only few plant forms like algae are found therein. This region is also known as tundra region, very well known tundra region, as we have go through this term in our school times also. Mosses and lichens occurs in the form of a thick mat of frozen soil. Uh, Tundra is a vast tract of barren land where the life remain inactive over longer period of winters, or winters are more prominent therein, except for very few months like April, May or June, or sometime July also. Afterward rainfall is there also, or it will lower down the temperature, or it will begin the winters in the Arctic zone. As soon as the snow begin to melt in this region, animals comes out of their hibernation to use the small grasses with the commencement of a spring season, or it will also enhance the growth of these vegetation. The main species found here are Polytrichum species, Erytrichum species, Rhododendron species, Salix species, then Citraria species. Next subzone is subarctic subzone, as I have mentioned in very earlier of this first type, or this subzone extends from southern limit of the Arctic zone subzone to the northern limit of temperate zone. The next zone that is upcoming in this list, or this is very cold region again with very short growing period, or trees are of lesser height, and shrubs and herbs attains best development during May June. The main species found here are juniper species, betula species, rhododendron species, Tsuga heterophylla, and some poplars. Next zone we have north temperate zone, or this zone is further subdivided into eastern hemisphere, or which is comprised of western and central Europe, which is situated towards north of subarctic zone, and it shares southern boundaries with mountains of Alps. And the main species found here are Pinus excelsa, Pinus sylvestris, Avici species, and Texasi species. The second of this eastern hemisphere is Mediterranean region, and it is situated in the south of the mountain region ranges in Europe and Asia around the Mediterranean Sea. Species found here are Quercus ilex, Pinus pinester, Juglans species, Artemisia tridentata. And the next zone under this eastern hemisphere is North Africa, which constitute the northern part of African continent. And the main species found here are Cedrus atlantica, then Pinus halepenensis, Acacia species, and Phoenix species. Next zone we have under this eastern hemisphere is Himalayan region, or it comprises of eastern Asia and Japan part of the earth. And the species found here are rhododendron, Cryptomeria japonica, etc. Next zone of sub temperate region is western hemisphere, or it comprises of the parts of USA and Canada, which is further divided into several sub-regions. And number one of them is coastal regions of USA and Canada, and the species found here are Acer saccharum, and Pinus strobus. Main species, these are actually main species of this region. Next subzone we have under this western hemisphere is Rocky Mountain, and the species found here are Pinus rigida, Pinus caribia, Quercus rubra, and Fraxinus species. Another zone under this western hemisphere is northern California, and it comprises of a vast tract of forest species, and main species found here are Abies grandis, Larix occidentalis, rhododendron species, some Sequoia semipermanensis, etc. Next and last zone of this western hemisphere is Colorado deserts of Arizona and southeastern California, and the main species found here are Washingtonia filifera, Cereus giganteus, Echinocactus species, and some Laria species also. Then the next zone we have tropical zone. This is third one, actually mentioned here as second, but it is third one. Third main phytogeographic zone actually, or this zone is further subdivided into paleotropics of eastern hemisphere, and this zone is comprises of the areas of old world or the eastern hemisphere. It has two subdivisions, and number one is tropical Africa. It has a large mass of land of uneven topography with an elevation of 1000 meters and above. It has two types of vegetation. On one hand, Sahara Desert, the famous of Africa, with no or little rainfall, while area receives heavy rainfall results in variety of vegetation, or the main species found here are equatorial, as per some areas of this country, tropical Africa. The equatorial coastal areas, Rhizophora mangle, and Abyssinia nitida, and Cisalpinia crista are found in majority, while in the East African region, Stercordia tomentosa and Canna indica are found herein and majority. Next, the west coast of Africa region having Welwitschia mirabilis in dominancy. Then Central Africa region, and it has Landolphia kirki, Quisqualis indica, Clerodendron spledensis, Khaya senegalensis, etc. as the major species. Next subtype of tropical region is tropical Asia, or it comprises of Arabia, India, Pakistan, Myanmar, Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines like countries. Arabia having species like xerophytic vegetation as the most common due to less or no rainfall, and some species are acacia, prosopis, coffea, and some palms, while in Indian territory or Indian region, it has variety of vegetation due to diverse climatic conditions. Similarly, in Sri Lanka, which is rich and having diverse vegetation pattern due to equatorial region, which favors the vegetation round the year, and some important or major species are Ophioglossum and Lygodium species, Botrychium species, Eugenia species, Acacia species. While in the Myanmar, Thailand, some species like jackfruit, orange, banana, areca nut are in majority. On the other hand, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Philippines like countries, some species like Nipa fruticensis, Caryota urens, or Christostachys species are in majority. Next part of this region we have neotropics of western hemisphere, or it comprises of Mexico and major part of southern America. The region has almost similar topographical features, and the first part of this is Mexican region, which is mountainous region having xerophytic vegetation especially in rainfall scanty areas, and the main species are agave species, yucca species, Pachyserias species, which is tall cacti in nature, and species in colder areas are Pinus species, PCI species, Abies species, Larix species, Populus, Quercus, and among the grasses and ferns, mosses, bamboos are also found near or on the mountains, especially in shady patches. Next we have Southern America, the second part of this western hemisphere. This part is characterized by heavy rainfall and vast forest tract, which remains submerged for longer part of the year, or it falls in equatorial zone actually. That's why such type of conditions arise therein. Soil is rich in nutrients. On the other hand, it has some grassy patches also. Those formed the savanna type vegetation, and these forests are also known as flooded forests or flood forests. And the species found in majority are Rhizophora. Those have arrhenchimatous like structures. Bombax species, Maximiliana regia, then Bohonia species, Hevia braziliensis, Dendrocalamus giganticus. These are major species of the region. Next we have south temperate zone of the north temperate zone, and then south temperate zone, or this zone is comprises of the following regions. uh, One of them is extreme South Africa, and the main species found in this region are Podocarpus species, Salix species, or Acacia species, Acacia giraffea. And the last zone of this category is Australia and New Zealand, and these are the quite far islands and are isolated from rest of the world actually, and thus there occurs a different kind of vegetation. And the main species are Eucalyptus, Orocaria, Casuarina, and Dacrydium species. And this is all about the phytogeographic zones, which is in very brief described herein, or hope you all understand the chapter discussed herein. Thank you.